afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now Indiana's starting group. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. On the wing, it's Brown and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for the Wizards, Kuzma, the 4, down low with Gafford next to him. At the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. And it's Jones in at the 1. And for the teams that have a slow start to the season, Doris, when do they start considering making changes to their lineup?
You know, B.A., every situation is a little bit different. If something is obviously not working, a lineup maybe with a double big, or you're playing 3 guards and you're just getting beat in some aspect, then you make a quick adjustment. But if it's about missing shots, I think there's a level of patience with veteran teams. You will err on the side of caution before you change anything too drastically.
Now here's Jones. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Here's Halliburton. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Toppin, a screen on Jones. Inside. And there's Toppin on the assist by Halliburton.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Halliburton. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Back to Toppin. To the paint. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires in the triple. Toppin's got 5 points.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers, what do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Over Gafford. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Jones finds Kuzma. Jones with a screen on Toppin. Down low. Here's Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Gafford. Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Well, Doris, the Wizards have some star power, but they're kind of stuck in the middle of things.
B.A., unless you have top free agents coming your way, it is so hard to get over the hump. It's about drafting well. Your player development has to be next level. It is not easy for the Washington Wizards right now.
That free throw good from Gafford. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Both free throws good from Gafford. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here, like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
And the basket by Brown.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Poole outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Halliburton finds Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Yeah, Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
Pass to Gafford. Halliburton against Jones. And the dunk by Gafford. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Now here's Halliburton. And here's Brown. Mathurin with the ball. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Make some noise and let them hear it.
Changes here for the Pacers. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. Hield comes in for Brown. And it's Nembhard in for Tyrese Halliburton. Washington with the ball. Trailing by 2. Gafford with a screen on Toppin. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Here's Nembhard. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Nice shot by Turner.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The Pacers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Hield with the ball, and he also played a big role in their last game with Boston. From outside the arc, and here's Toppin from the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
What a a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
17.
My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Obi Toppin has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Mike Muscala out there with Kyle Kuzma. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Kispert, and it's Koulibaly in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Kuzma. In his last outing, 16 points for him. They set a pick, 3 on the clock. And the basket by Shamet.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
You can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
Muscala finds Kuzma. Shoots over Nesmith, and it's Washington with another. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild, but things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A., and even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
Washington trailing. Pass to Muscala. Kuzma outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Takes a step back. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Muscala. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Kuzma, that's good.
He's got a lean frame with Kyle Kuzma proving he's unafraid of a little bit of contact inside.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. The 3. And the dunk by Jackson.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
All right, everybody, you know what time it is. A big round of applause for your Wizards Pacers.
almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's Brown in for Halliburton. Brown against Jones. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Poole. Gafford with a screen on heel. Here's Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. 11 feet out. Oh, what a great take by Poole. So skilled with the finish.
The closer, the better for him. That's what you want.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Indiana's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. The 15-footer, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Poole. Jones with a screen on heel. Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Now Turner. He's guarded by Gafford. Turner passes to Hield. Back to Turner. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Jones. Back to Poole. Here's Gafford. Turner covers. Here's Poole. And he lays it up and in. Poole's got 11 points. And Brown has got the ball here for Indiana. 6-point game. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
At the line for 2, Jordan Poole.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Poole.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Pacers. They lead by 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
30.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the Washington Wizards.
Well, the obvious problem is the perimeter defense, and it's not all their fault. Sometimes a team just gets hot, but at the same time, at some point, you have to force shooters to put the ball on the floor and beat you some other way.
It's a conundrum. And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, even though they'll be facing a higher-ranked team, they just feel that they're just as good. I'm telling you, I could see it in their walk, their swagger, Shaq. You could see it in their eyes.
Yeah, they're motivated to prove it. They just need more motivation, though. It can be a tough challenge on both ends.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Indiana leading. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. On the wing, it's Brown and Matherin. Toppin at the 4, and Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at point guard. Poole for 3, and Toppin pulls it down. Indiana's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Brown scanning the floor. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And Washington with possession. They trail by 11. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And that one's good. Poole's got 15 points.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Turner. He's got 11. Again, Indiana.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Gafford with a screen on Brown. Gafford up top. Pass to Jones. Kuzma with a screen on Halliburton. Now here's Poole. 5 to shoot. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Now Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Defended by Jones. It's Brown on the wing. Turner, a screen on Poole. From 20 feet. And it's Indiana scoring again. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Remaining the third quarter, 2 minutes.
Gafford up top. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Mathurin. Minute 32 left in the third quarter here. Toppin with it.
Well, I'll tell you, he does not let the potential contact impede his progress. Toppin is aggressive.
First team foul.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Obi Toppin. 2 shots. Timeout on the floor. Pacers timeout. Get loud, fans. On the court for your Fight Squad.
Muscala comes in for Gafford, and Kispert is subbed in for Kuzma. The Pacers also with a sub. Heald's checked in. That's good from Toppin.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Deni Avdija was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from doors.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. At the line for one. Tyus Jones.
That's good from Jones. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Brown passes to Mathurin. Turner in the high post. Muscala's on him. Got a hand on it. Poole with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. Up top, Muscala. Pass to Kispert. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Hield. Turner inside. Covered by Muscala. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 15.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Poole up top, guarded by Hield. Poole against Hield. Muscala, screen on Hield. Poole from long range. Gets the three to fall. Poole's got 21 points in the game. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there. Not just try to outscore them. We got to have them feel us. We got to make it hard on them.
Well, that's a staple of Coach Carlisle's game plan, wanting his guys to play with purpose on defense.
It's what makes him such a great coach. When the defense isn't up to par, he's going to call his guys out on that.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Corey Kispert out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Mike Muscala, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And the basket by Shamet.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Nesmith. Outside Hield. Now Halliburton. Back to Hield. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Shamet, defended by Halliburton. Shamet passes to Muscala. Now Kuzma. Goes on Isaiah Jackson.
Part of being a great scorer is understanding how to take the hit and score against tough defense. Hello, Kyle Kuzma.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the free throw, no good.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton with the tough floater.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Both teams will make substitutions. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jones against Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Gafford with a screen on Brown. And that one's good. Cool.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Halliburton against Jones. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Turner, and there's a 3-second violation.
Second violation. Wizards basketball.
The Wizards have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Gafford finds Poole. They double him with Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Jones. Halliburton for 3. Rebound Washington.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Turner, a screen on Jones. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Poole. Gafford with a screen on Brown. Poole for 3. Poole with the answer. Cash it in on the 3.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range dude.
Halliburton looking for an opening. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 6. 1:20 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. And they told the team, it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Kuzma for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Huge shot from Kyle Kuzma. The sky is never shy.
Jones against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Jones. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Poole. Oh, and Turner with a block. Brown passes to Matherin. And that's an intentional foul.
Jordan Poole.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And here are the Pacers now. Jones comes with a double team. Turner passes to Toppin. And they pick up 2. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's just no reason to give them inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Jones misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Brown. And so it's Indiana winning this one.
That's the end
Boy,
of
a
the game.
nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding
thank
down,
you to
this
all you
building
fans
was
who made it
stone
out to the
cold
night.
silent.
Your support
And that's
is what
exactly
makes
what
this
you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.